last week, Instagrammer Asina Anil actually received major media attention when she gave up social media and posted a YouTube video about the truth behind Instagram. Maybe half of you heard about it, or anyone? Yeah. Okay. She basically deleted about 2,000 pictures from her Instagram while recaptioning the rest. This is one of the examples, and for this one, she actually said that she would have taken this picture over 100 times with same poses, yelled at her sister, and not eaten the whole day just to get this picture. Okay, so according to CNBC on September 23rd, 2015, picture sharing app Instagram actually hits 400 million monthly active users with 64 million in the United States. After owning an Instagram account for roughly about 3 years in Instagram terms, 162 weeks, I have spent a fair amount of time researching and experiencing the truth behind Instagram's facade. As we look through the screens of our phones with rose-tinted glasses, we have to realize that not everything on the internet or in pictures are how it seems. Okay, so beginning with, first I'm going to talk about the huge pressure we put on ourselves and how Instagram influences us. Then I'm going to talk about how these problems came to be, and lastly, possible solutions for these problems. Okay, so beginning with the problem of Instagram, we put a bunch of unneeded attention on this app that's slowly taking control over our lives and our perspective. What you see online is merely a glimpse, just a glimpse of someone else's reality, as you can see right here. But many put themselves under scrutiny of whether or not, hashtag goals. We don't think twice before double tapping a picture or tagging Faye on relationship goal pages. But what you actually don't think about is that you're putting your relationship under unnecessary pressure or unnecessary expectations. According to Asina O'Neill, Instagram is filled with images ranked against each other for social approval with self-absorbed judgment. Now that I just talked about these problems of Instagram, I will talk about the reality behind the facade of Instagram. Okay, so I'm pretty sure you guys all once feel like you know someone on internet that you've never met because you followed them since the beginning of time, or you double tap all their pictures, or you watch all their daily vlogs. But what you have to think about is that one picture you see on the social media site or wherever has been taken probably multiple times, edited through at least 3 apps, through multiple filters just for you to see. And the minutes in the daily vlog that you see is nothing compared to the 1,425 minutes left in the day. The creator of the picture and the video could have just simply cut out the part that they didn't want you to see. For example, there's like YouTube accounts of relationship accounts that they seem picture perfect, but then when they break up, they're like, oh, but you don't see the fights behind the camera that we have every day, that's why. Okay, so Instagram envy, aka lifestyle envy, explained by social psychologists, it's actually the feeling you get when you see that one friend take a picture of that one vacation you never gotten to take. Or when you buy that one outfit that you see reposted or repinned or wherever on Pinterest. According to Marshall Reynolds, the author of Outsmarting Your Brain and certified psychologist, she said that it will kill you money-wise unless you have an endless stream like, Bill Gates. Psychologically speaking, there is someone who's always going to be have a little bit more than you or look a little bit better than you. So where does it all end? So an easy search through Google, you can find million search results on apps or articles on how to get more likes or buy more followers or whatever. Choa actually, he's an engineer that created this bot that automatically liked all of his followers' pictures through his feed. And result of that is that he immediately got quote-unquote insta-famous, and his follower count actually skyrocketed. And he concluded that people are addicted with the values of like, and we experience withdrawal when we don't get enough. So after discussing these causes of these problems, I will now talk about solutions for these identified problems. Okay, so the part of the facade that Instagram built up around the app is that it's a platform where you post a picture of your real life to share with your family and friends. But what you don't think about is that Instagram is actually selling an ideal. You're putting something out there for someone else to aspire to. And with these idealistic living ideas, it creates envy and scorn, but do not forget that these are adaptive responses. You can totally control them, adapt to them, and work together. And basically, comparison will not be a bad thing if you realize we should all be working together instead of competing against each other. Validations from our peers and from our parents has always been a major and essential part of someone's self-esteem. But since the rise of technology, we want validations from strangers even more now. If you get like a like or a follow from someone you don't know, you're like, whoa, how did you even find me? Am I that special? So instead of counting every like that you get or every retweet you get, take everything you get as a compliment instead of, take everything as a compliment without devaluing yourself during the process. And stop trying to be #goals, #InstaFamous, #Tumblr, or #aesthetic. But we also have to realize that not everything about Instagram is bad, or social media. According to 2014 Consumer Trend Report, 62% of adults actually reported better self-esteem or happier after receiving compliments on social media. So now that I just talked about these solutions to the appointed problems, we should let's take off our rose-tinted glasses and look through the filters and ideals of Instagram and see more clear. Now we can see more clearly through and understand that nothing is as it seems, especially in a picture. First, I talked about the problems of Instagram and how we put pressure on ourselves to become #goals. Then I talked about the causes of disappointed problems, and then finally I identified some possible solutions for you to, maybe become more happier or have better self-esteem through social media. And then, so next time when you freak out, when you take a picture and it doesn't look aesthetic enough, just realize that nothing on the internet when you see, they didn't start that way. They went through multiple apps to filter or through lenses or whatever. Just don't put yourself down because nothing on the internet, like I said, is as it seems. And just, don't freak out. It's not the end of the world. You can restart your feed by deleting everything anyways. Thank you.